Okay.
Hi.
Are you a student?
Yeah.
What do you study?
Higher education.
Higher education. So, do you remember the moment you got the offer from Oxford?
Yeah, actually, the moment I got the offer, I was sitting on the faculty's floor,
Oh,
and then
where?
yeah,
Which faculty?
my undergrad faculty. Yeah,
In.
in UCL.
Oh,
Yeah, and then that time I was sitting on the floor, and then like screening and like being very excited about that. Yeah, and to like double check and triple check whether I can meet the conditions of the conditional offer. Like very excited, crazy excited.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're still excited now.
Yeah.
So, what did you do after you confirmed the offer? What did you call someone or like?
Yeah, like I call my parents and I call all of my best friends to like notify them. Oh, I got the offer from Oxford. Like so excited. It's like amazing. Yeah.
Right. What do you think is the reason you got into Oxford? If you could say there's one reason.
I think it's because I had a lot of like relevant internship experiences.
Why?
And
Where?
also, like in the United Nations and also in some other international organizations. So I think that's the reason. Because I don't think I'm a very outstanding person in GPA.
Yeah, no.
Like there are a lot of like very excellent candidates in Oxford that got a, like very high, amazingly high GPA, but I'm not this group of candidates. So I think
right.
an extra asset would be like an important factor.
So like actual curriculum activity matters.
Yeah, I think it really matters.
So just one advice. What advice would you give to all the potential applicants? Sorry, 看我自己同学了，再重录一遍，尴尬，崩掉了。What if you? OK， 我从来没有断过，我也是做了几次了没有断。OK，what advice would you give to all the potential applicants applying to a particular program at Oxford?
I think the most important thing is to like stay passionate about the program that you're applying for and to think very clearly about why the rationale in terms of why you're applying for this program and the logical connection in between your past experiences and the requirements of this program. I think it's like as important as your academic outcomes.
Oh my God. Yeah, I totally agree. That's very meaningful. Yeah. Okay, so the last person I interviewed asked you this question. What's a hobby, particularly for Oxford? What's a good hobby for Oxford?
Good hobby.
Yeah, good hobby.
I would say it's attending the Model United Nations conference. Yeah.
Why?
We were just coming back from Oxford Global MUN, and I was the chair, and she's also chair, co-chair. Yeah.
Wow, oh, I met some officials. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Oxford really values the students with like the potential of like attending the international affairs activities or something like that to have global awareness, international views and perspectives.
Yeah, I agree. International affairs, yeah, leadership. Okay. What question or what message would you want me to ask to the next person I interview? You can ask a question or like send a video message or something. I will tell them or ask them word by word.
What kind of challenges are you currently facing in terms of studying Oxford and how you are planning to overcome this kind of obstacle?
Okay, that's very interview type, but yeah, okay.
All right.
Okay, that's good. Okay. Are you a student?
I'm actually not a student right now. Sorry.
But were you a student before here?
I was a student before. Yeah.
Oh, so what were you studying?
I was doing history.
History. Wow. So, do you remember the moment you got the offer from History Oxford? What were you doing?
Well, it was COVID actually, so it was everything was pretty quiet, pretty dead. I was in Prague, and I was sitting at the laptop on my desk in the living room when the email came through.
Okay.
It was pretty funny. I actually screamed out loud. My girlfriend
Literally?
was I literally screamed out of like excitement. My girlfriend was in the other room. And she came to me to basically say, "Do you hear this crazy man on the street?" Because the noise traveled out my window and through her window. And she thought I was some. She thought I was some random guy.
Crazy one. So what did you do after you confirmed the offer? You just did you call anybody besides your girlfriend or?
Yeah, my
Or
parents.
did you do it? Oh yeah, your parents. Yeah. So the last person I interviewed want me to ask you this. What's the biggest challenge you met recently? Maybe not necessarily just in terms of academic, or anything. Could be anything. What's the biggest challenge?
Biggest challenge.
Oh, you like it just speed success after speed success.
I'm trying to think of which one's the biggest challenge.
You're trying to pick one.
Yeah, exactly.
What question or like what message would you want me to tell the next person I interview from you? I will just tell them or ask them word by word.
Okay. In 5 years' time, you're drinking a cup of coffee or tea somewhere. Where is that? Both the city and also the exact sort of coffee shop. Where is that? Why is it that? What are you drinking?
So are you a student?
Yes, I am.
What's that? What program do you do?
Psychology.
Psychology. Wow. Do you remember the moment that you got the offer in psychology, Oxford?
Kind of. Technically, I'm like a visiting student, so I was actually, I was back in America, and I was in my physics class, and I just like got the email. It was really exciting. Yeah.
So so you were in your physics class. So what did you do after you confirmed? Okay, it's an offer. Did you call anyone or like say anything to your classmates?
I told my mom first because she was the most like hesitant about me going. I'm like, I actually got in this time, so yeah.
Wow. Okay. Good. So what do you think is the reason you got the chance here to visit Oxford?
I feel like it has to do a lot with just like my previous experience in like psychology
What?
and such.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's in school, like just like doing things that's related to like my subject that I'm studying for.
So it's more like research or like some internship experience as well? Or?
Kind of like a both, like research and like internships, and also like the previous courses I took.
Wow. Well, if you have to give one piece of advice to all the potential applicants to this particular program at Oxford, well, worldwide, what would that be? Just one piece.
I'd say just go for it. Just like try. Like just try. You never know.
So like believe in ourselves.
Yeah, just believe in yourself.
Good
Yeah,
girl.
the answer's always no if you don't ask. So yeah.
Okay, so this question might be very suitable for you. So the last person I interviewed want me to ask you this. In 5 years, in precise 5 years later, you are drinking a cup of coffee or tea at the coffee shop. Where would that be? In 5 years later, it's gonna be interesting for you, right?
Yeah. Oh, so I'm actually like pre-med. So I would probably be 5 years time. I'd be like in my residency. So hopefully in some sort of hospital, like at Starbucks in a hospital, drinking coffee. Yeah.
Wow, coffee at hospital.
Yeah.
Wow. So what would you want me to ask the next person I interview, or what would you mean? Like you could send a video message or ask a question, anything.
Okay. I would say to ask them, like, what was their, I guess, deepest fear in like applying to Oxford?